All right, so we're talking about also today the baseball coming back in with a shitload of new rules, but we're gonna get to one that me and Jimmy just don't quite agree on. I think it's kind of messing up what baseball's about. So in extra innings now, baseball will start with a runner on second base, nobody out.
Yeah, gives the like I said, I just think baseball is trying to speed up the game and just give teams slightly better chance of scoring in extra innings. They want to see less 18, 19 inning games. I mean, like I said, it's not like a guarantee that whatever team has a run on second will win, but it's more, it's a better chance for the game to finish faster.
All right. I feel it's the same thing. Because when you think about it, it could still wind up being a 17, 18, 19 inning game. I mean, because especially when you start a run on second, most teams are going to just play to just get the runner home now. I think you might actually see the use of the bunt more now.
Yeah, sacrifice bunt and probably a sacrifice fly.
Yeah, and that's what their aim is going to be. Their aim is not going to just be, let's get 2 or 3 runs in. It's going to be, let's just get that running. So now the home team comes up. Because unlike football and hockey, if a team scores a touchdown in football, an overtime game is over.
Right.
Hockey, same thing.
Right.
And I feel as though what's going to happen is you're going to actually still have these long games because you're going to have the team play for that one run. The home team's going to get up and do the exact same thing. It's just going to flip-flop.
But you know what? If you have a great closer, that kind of changes the situation. Because
your closer most times has been used in the ninth inning.
But listen, but if it's already tied in the ninth inning, I'm not sure the closer is going to be used. Let's go. What they said in the 11th inning it starts, or
10th inning.
Okay, so let's say it goes in the 10th inning, right? Let's say you have a good closer or whatever good closer there is, right? And boom, your team scores. Mm-hmm. Now instead of bringing in like a reliever or a setup man or whatever that has more of a chance to get scored on, you just bring your closer in right away. He shut it down and game over. Because a lot of times, like baseball games be prolonging with middle relievers and setup men a lot.
Here's a fact. And this is, I don't know if it's a mental thing or it's just a different, they just get prepared different. Yeah, but closers are not the same when the game is tied.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You mean tied or one run?
When the game is tied or when they come in just coming in to hold the lead. I mean, to try to keep the game at a tie situation. They're not the same. Mariano Rivera was also the same way. I don't get why.
But why the fuck would you bring your closer in if the game is tied?
Because you want a better chance. Because if a runner's on second and you go into the 10th inning, let's say the Yankees are playing the Astros, the assholes. So, and the game is tied 5-5 and the Astros are with Altuve on second, they're going to bring in Aroldis Chapman because he's your sure bet to get out of that jam.
But don't they also have Betances?
No, he went to the Mets.
Oh shit!
Come on, man. You're supposed to be a Met fan, but it's to me it just feels like this is not going to speed up anything.
I think it is.
Also, a rule
slightly.
We'll see. It's going to be probably crazier. It's going to create a crazier atmosphere.
I like that they're using DH.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're using the DH.
Both leagues, yeah. Both leagues.
I didn't see that they definitely are doing it.
Yeah, both leagues, national and American League.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Right?
So that's going to change things, I think. I wasn't sure that they actually were going to do it this year. They also added a 26 person to the roster now. And one rule that I'm kind of caught between was the rule of if you bring in a reliever now in baseball, apparently, guys. You can't take him out. He has to face the minimum 3 batters. So that lefty specialist becomes way less important now.
Like I said, they try to speed up the game because constantly switching players. Switching pitchers and shit. That prolongs the game.
But see, and that ruins baseball because that takes away strategy. Like, let's say a team like who's heavily left-handed. the Yankees are no longer a left-handed team. They're predominantly right-handed. Okay, prime example. Boom. So let's say you're facing the Yankees. You have a righty reliever in, but then Aaron Hicks comes up, and then maybe Talkman is in to pinch hit, or he's just in because Stanton or Judge has a day off.
Right.
They're facing lefties back-to-back in Yankee Stadium, 314, easy home run. Well, not easy, but very short distance from the rest of the field. You have to wait 3 batters to bring in a lefty. Then if you bring in that lefty, which Aaron Hicks is a better home run hitter left-handed than he is right-handed, now you have to bring that lefty in. Now he has to face Gleyber Torres with the game on home.
Bro, I understand what you're saying, but baseball is thinking in terms of money because they know people at home watching. People at home watching have short ass attention spans, so they trying to get those ratings up.
Most baseball purists,
yeah, most baseball, but they not aiming for the purists. They trying to get the casual fans to turn them into purists. You understand? So that's what they're aiming for, and they know that a lot of people's attention span is mad short, and you know what I mean. That kind of ruins their ratings because baseball is known as a slow game. So they trying to speed it up and get those ratings. It's all about the money, man.
That's why sports is no longer competitive. But drop your comments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Last Take on YouTube. Drop your comments and tell us how you feel about baseball and Jimmy just breaking his iPhone.
Deuces.